Hi guys, Mr. Hescox back here again, coming to you for section 2 of chapter 2. You will have a little bit of homework tonight, and we're going to talk about what we did the last time with microscopes. It says, what are the two lenses in a compound light microscope? You have the eyepiece or ocular lens, and the objective lens should have been your answer. What are cells? A cell is the basic unit of structure and function of all living things. Basically, structure means that you are built out of cells. And function means that they carry out the things you need to do. They release energy from glucose, which we learned in the last chapter is called cellular respiration. You take oxygen plus glucose C6, H12O6, you burn it and you get energy in the form of ATP plus water plus carbon dioxide. We got that in previous lessons. The first person to come up with the name cell was a gentleman by the name of Robert Hooke. He dabbled in all kinds of things, but he was actually looking at cork cells, as you see over here, and cork cells are dead. They're in the bark of trees, and these cork cells are actually a layer of the bark, so they're dead. And what he was seeing in here, when you see that, was actually his So he said they looked like the tiny rooms of a monastery. Now, think about dorm rooms in a college or tiny little rooms that we think of, jail cells. So the word cell means tiny room. Who was the first to see living cells? A gentleman by the name of Anton von Leeuwenhoek. Leeuwenhoek was a Dutch lens maker, and he made all kinds of microscopes, and his microscope kind of looked like a tiny little paddle. But it did work. It gave him some things. And when he looked at pond water, he looked at teeth scrapings, he named what he saw, which was actually bacteria, animalcules, because he thought they looked like tiny little animals. Hooke, Leeuwenhoek, Schleiden, Schwann, and some other guys came up with the theory. A theory is an idea that explains something, the cell theory. Here are the 3 parts of the cell theory that you must know for your test. Highlight these, memorize these, study these, whatever it takes, but get ready for these. All living things are made up of 1 or more cells. Cells are the basic unit of structure and function in living things. Cells carry on life functions. So the gentlemen, they all work together. They work with Pasteur, they work with the work of some other people. All living things are made up of 1 or more cells. So everything alive has to be made of cells. Cells are the basic unit of structure and function that carry out life processes. And cells come only from other living things. So that was where Pasteur and Reddy said about spontaneous generation not being effective. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this second section of chapter 2. I hope that you have learned some things. If you didn't pay attention or you need to redo these, go back, play the video again, watch the little videos inside. I'm not allowed to play those for copyright rules, but you guys can listen to mine, play the videos at home. And until next time, be good, be safe. I'm Mr. Hescox, signing out.